Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's Boston Red Sox historical tournament. This is, hold on one second while I hit that button. This is episode 35. We're still in Region B. It's round 2, and it is series number 1 with all those numbers. That means it's the 1904 number 8th seeded Boston Americans versus the 1943 104th seed Boston Red Sox. Thank you for showing up. Last week we took off a week from YouTube broadcasting. We had an extremely busy week. We played in an APA tournament on Tuesday and Wednesday here in Las Vegas, and that's always fun. It's an annual event that I enjoy attending here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Also had a little car trouble we had to deal with, so unfortunately real life took over and we could not have time to broadcast. But we're back to normal. On this week, the schedule will be today. Right now at 7:30, we're doing this particular Boston Red Sox historical series, and either tomorrow or Thursday, we'll either do another game of this series. If it ends today, we will start series 2 here in round 2. Okay, let me take a sip of water and we'll get right down to it. Okay, I've used the time wisely, and I have put together a preview of Region B Round 2 Series number 1 in this tournament, the 1904 Boston Americans, or the Red Sox, whichever one you wanted to call them, versus the 43 team. The 04 team came in first place in the American League. They did not play in the World Series because this was the year that John McGraw refused to play them. And therefore, they are only the American League champions. No World Series this year. 95-59-3 with their record. 68-84-3 with the 43 teams. When you compare the two, a first place team against the 7th place team, it looks like a lopsided series right off the top of the bat. But let's review these teams. Key players for the 1904 team. We have Cy Young, Bill Dineen, and Jesse Tannehill. They were 3 20-game winners. It was a strong run prevention team. It had a deep pitching staff, and it was a very complete club in all 9 positions. Bobby Doerr, Tex Houston, Jim Tabor, and Pete Fox played for the 43 Sox, as Ted Williams was fighting in World War II, along with a couple of other key Red Sox players. What's going to keep this team alive is they're capable of stealing maybe a game or two. Tex Houston is good enough to win those games. It is a veteran lineup, and it is no question an underdog. ChatGPT predicts that the 1904 Red Sox win this series 4-1 because of Cy Young and its deep pitching staff. There's a preview of the series. Now, let's load the game. We use Out of the Park 27, as you know if you follow this. Let's load the game, and we'll go from there. We use historical exhibition, which sets up 7-game series, which is perfect for what we're doing here. One more second. There it is. Let's play. We go to new game, historical exhibition. Two teams. You can either select a World Series or from whatever era you want to go in, but we're going to leave that as World Series. The away team is the 1943 team. They are part of baseball's rebirth, according to Out of the Park 27. The year 1943, and as we showed you earlier, this is 68 win, 84 loss. Red Sox, the home team, will be from the dead ball era, 1904, Boston Americans, 95-59. We're going to play 7 games, 2-3-2 series. No DH in this series since most of the teams played prior to the advent of the designated hitter, because these teams are more than 30 years apart in time. We are going to go to 1975, which ChatGPT has chosen to be the game era and strategy we should be playing when we're 30 years apart. We're going to use end of the season rosters, 25 players. We're going to disable injuries because we don't want injuries, and we're going to create the series right now. One of the things we do, I mention this every time so we all know, is we have the AI set the lineups. The reason I do that is I don't want to influence one side or the other. On occasion, because the AI does this, you get a strange lineup or two. You end up with the best players, but you don't always end up with the players that have started for the season. Okay, let's hit the series. We simulate the games until we get to a deciding elimination game, and then we play that game from inning number 1. Joe Dobson versus Cy Young. Game 1, we are in Huntington Avenue grounds, and the 43 team beats the 1904 team 2-1. Dobson over Cy Young, and there you go, just like ChatGPT predicted, they could steal one, and maybe that's the one they're going to steal. Who knows? Maybe they're going to steal more, because in game number 2, they got their best pitcher Tex Houston facing Bill Dineen. And the 04 team wins this one 6-1. They even the series at 1 game apiece. We take a day off for traveling. They travel from Huntington Avenue to Fenway Park in 1943. It's a few miles. Huntington Avenue is the site today of Northeastern University, where I went to school back in the late 60s, early 70s. We are going to play Jesse Tannehill. Yank Terry is pitching for the 43 team, and the 04 team wins 7-1. Take a 2-1 lead. Staying in 1943 Fenway Park for game number 4, Norwood Gibson, Oscar Judd, and the 04 team now has won 3 games in a row. They win 4-2. And we go to game 5, the first elimination game. It will be at Fenway Park. Cy Young, Joe Dobson, the same pitchers that pitched in game 1. It's 3-1, 1904. Let's go down to the field and play the game. The lineup for the 1904 Boston Americans will have Chick Stahl in center field, leading off. Kip Selbach in left field, batting second. Freddie Perrant at shortstop, hitting third. Buck Freeman, the cleanup hitter in right field. Luke Krieger at catching, batting fifth. Jimmy Collins at third base, sixth. Candy LaChance, one of my favorite all-time Boston Red Sox or American names, at first base, hitting seventh. Hobie Ferris hitting eighth, playing second base. Cy Young pitching. He was 26-16 in real life in 1904. For the 43 home Fenway Park Red Sox, Pete Fox in right leading off. Leon Culbertson in center, batting second. Bobby Doerr hitting third at second. Jim Tabor at third base, hitting cleanup. Tony Lupian at first base, hitting fifth. Roy Partee catching sixth. Eddie Lake at short. Seventh, Ford Garrison in left field. Ted Williams' position, but he's in the service, so he's not playing today, hitting eighth. And Joe Dobson, who was 7-11 in the season. Okay, let's play the game. The computer AI manages both sides. I do the play-by-play. Let's make sure that we have the cameras set up. And we'll have the first pitch here in a moment. Let's make sure we got the cameras. Well, looks like it could be right. Let's see. Joe Dobson on the mound facing Chick Stahl. Chick Stahl in the series, 8 for 18, hitting a robust 444. Dobson delivers to right field. That ball's going to be into the corner, bouncing off the wall into second base with a double. 1904 leads off with a runner on second base and nobody out. Dobson now facing Kip Selbeck, who's also hitting a robust number, 471, 8 for 17. Stahl at second. Dobson with the delivery. Ground ball to third, it's by him. Will it be an error? Let's see. It's an infield hit, base hit. Runners go to first and third. The uniforms, Ootp slaps strange uniforms on these guys. They are not Mike Silver's design. They're just generic Red Sox uniforms. I could put the right uniforms on them if I wanted to spend some time setting it up, but I don't. I want to spend time playing the game. Joe Dobson, who in this series has now pitched 8 innings, allowed 8 hits, struck out 4, walked nobody, will face Freddy Perrant. 2 hits in the series. The pitch. Ground ball to third, second for 1, first double play, but a runner's going to score. And it is 1-0, the 1904 Americans. Buck Freeman, 312 hitter in the series.
Strike 3.
He takes called strike 3 on the outside corner to end the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. The 04 team won, the 43 team coming to bat. Cy Young facing Pete Fox. Fox hitting 333, having a good series. To left center field, and that's going to hit the wall. And the 43 team is going to lead off the game with a double, just like the 04 team did. Runner on second. Nobody out. Cy Young pitched a complete game his first time, but he lost that game. He only allowed 2 earned runs, 9 hits, struck out 9, walked 2, but he lost the game to Dobson. Culbertson, only a couple of hits, has a runner on second. Pete Fox, Cy Young delivers. A slow roll to third. It's going to be an infield hit. And Vinny checks in. Thank you, Vinny, for saying hello. Appreciate you checking in with me today. Bobby Dorr, only 1 hit in the entire series, 1 for 12. That is not indicative of how good a hitter he is. He may show you here as he's facing Cy Young with nobody out. Runners on the corners. Young gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
Strike 3.
He takes strike 3. He does not even swing. He's fooled by that pitch. Is 1 away now. Bottom of the first, Jim Tabor. 5 hits, 312 in the series. Young checks the runners, gets his sign. He's into his windup. The delivery high in the air. Left fielder's got it, and nobody's going anywhere as he throws it. towards the infield. That ball was not hit deep enough for Fox to come home. Young is only one out away from getting out of this inning unscathed after having runners on first and third with nobody out. Tony Lupien, a couple of hits in the series. Young gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first, up with it, steps on the bag. The inning is over. The 0-4 team gets out of it without allowing a run. The end of one, 1904-1, 1943-0. Dobson, who beat Cy Young in game number one, now will face Krieger, Collins, and my favorite name, Candy LaChance. Ball four. Krieger on first. Collins up. Collins 8 for 14. Enough that 8 hits, 2 runs batted in, batting .571. That's enough to get MVP honors if 1904 wins today. To center field, that is going to be caught for the out. 1 down. And the 0 for 14, Candy LaChance steps in. Facing Dobson. Runner still at first, 1 away. He bunts it, but it's in the air. Lupien's got it for the out. Well, what started off as a walk with nobody out, runner on first, has now got 2 outs, runner on first. Hobie Ferris, 2 home runs in the series. Pretty good for a dead ball player. Ground ball to third, throws to second for the short out. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second, 1-0, 0-4. Roy Partee, the catcher for this World War II era Red Sox team, 3 for 15 in the series. In the center field, easy out, 1 down. Eddie Lake, the shortstop's only 1 for 10. Looking for his second hit. On the ground to short. Throws to first for the out. 2 away. 2 quick outs by Cy Young. Ford Garrison in the left field. I'm sure the Red Sox would rather have Ted Williams, but he's out fighting a war. Garrison 2 for 13 in the series.
Strike 3.
He takes a called strike 3 to end the inning. The 43 team goes down 1-2-3. We head to the top of the third, 1-0, 0-4. Joe Dobson facing his counterpart Cy Young. He's got 1 hit in the series in 3 at-bats. Pops it up. Third baseman's got it for the out in front of the mound. Vinny points out that Ferris was one of the better fielders of his day. That is correct. Joe Dobson facing Chick Stahl doubled to lead off the game and scored the game's only run. Line drive, center field. That ball is going to be caught for the out. 2 quick outs kept Selbach. Selbach singled on the infield, even 500 in the series. Here's the pitch. To left field, it's going to drop for a base hit. Selbach now 2 for 2. 3 hits for the 0-4 squad, who's leading 1-0. This is an elimination game for the 1943 squad. If you're just tuning in for the first time, we only show elimination games. 0-4 wins, they go on to round 3 of the series, of Region B, and if 43 wins tomorrow, we go on to game number 6. Dobson facing Parent. There goes the runner, the throw. Not in time, stolen base. Selbick in scoring position. Parent only 2 hits in the series, looking for hit number 3.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the third, 1-0, 0-4. Dobson, Fox, and Culberson to face Cy Young. Bounding ball to third, across the diamond, 1 down. Pete Fox. Fox 1 for 1, 6 for 16. Ground ball to second. Easy out. 2 down. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. Leon Culbertson 1 for 1 also. Hit will bring him over 200 for the series. But he's going to ground out to second, 1, 2, 3. Go the 43 team in the bottom of the third. To the 4th inning we go, 1-0, 0-4. Game moving right along at a pretty quick pace. Dobson facing Freeman, Krieger, and Collins. Here we go.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. Fooled him on a fastball on the inside corner. Krieger up 4 for 5. This 0-4 team's got quite the batting averages. Ground ball to third. Up with it. Throws to first for the out. 2 down. Dobson facing Jimmy Collins. Collins 8 for 15. One of the better third basemen in the history of baseball. That ball's hit in the right center field. That ball's going to drop for a base hit. Collins at first. 2 down. 1-0, 0-4. Candy LaChance 0 for 15, looking to break that streak. Here's Dobson's delivery. The ball is inside the throws to second. Collins out by a mile. The inning is over as Collins try to get in a scoring position. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0, 0-4. Young facing Dorr, Tabor, and Lupien. Dorr and Tabor probably the 2 best hitters on the team. Young into his windup. He strikes him out. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Tabor up. Tabor 5 for 17. That ball's hit well deep in the left field, and it is into the net for a home run. And this game is tied at 1. Jim Tabor hit that ball 413 feet, and the 1943 team announces that they're here to play 1-1. As is my custom, we will look at the replay. Young's delivery, there it goes. Okay, Cy Young now has given up a run. Tony Lupien 2 for 14 in the series. 1 out, nobody on, tie score. Here we go, the pitch. Grounded to second. Throws to first for the out. 2 down. Partee up. Partee 16 times at the plate in the series with 3 hits. Pops it up. Second baseman is not going to get it. That's going to fall in for a base hit. He just missed, just past his glove, and it's a hit. Runner on first. 2 down. Eddie Lake. Only 1 hit in the series. Young delivers. Slow roller. That's going to be a base hit. Slow roller towards first. It's an infield hit. 2, I guess you'd call them cheap hits, a bloop to the right and a little topper in front of home plate. Young now in a little bit of trouble. Ford Garrison took a called third strike his first time up. Runners on first and second. Young gets the sign. And he takes called strike 3 again. The inning is over, but not before the 43 squad ties it up. We head to the 5th inning, tied at 1. The 04 Red Sox, Vinny, was also one of the better teams in that era. They obviously won the pennant, but the Red Sox, in the first 20 years of the American League, were, I guess the best way to describe them, as the New York Yankees of their time. Candy LaChance was at the plate when Collins was thrown out. He hits it on the ground to short, throws to first for the out. 0 for 16, LaChance looking for his first hit as Hobie Ferris steps to the plate. Ferris 0 for 1 today. Hit on the ground to first, takes it himself to the bag. 2 quick outs, and Cy Young himself steps up to the plate. Young 0 for 1. He is going to have a base hit. Not only can he pitch, he can hit. Runner on first. 2 down. Chicks Stahl up. Stahl, a dangerous hitter, hitting .450 in the series. Popped up. Foul territory. That ball is caught by the first baseman for the out. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're all tied up at 1 here in 1943 Fenway Park. This is an elimination game, I want to remind you. 43 loses, they go home. 04 moves on to round number 3 in Region B. If 43 wins, we move on to tomorrow at 4:30. We will play game number 6. Cy Young now. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, a run, struck out 4, walked nobody. Will face Dobson on the top of the order, Fox and Culberson. He struck him out. Fastball over the outside part of the plate. Pete Fox 1 for 2 today. Fox on the ground to third base, throws to first for the out. And Cy Young facing Leon Culberson, 1 for 2. That ball's high in the air, deep in the right field. That ball is out of here. It's a home run, and it is 2-1, 1943. Leon Culberson, his first home run. That ball traveled 416 feet. Let's watch it one more time. Cy Young gives up his second homer of the game. It's into the right field bleachers. The bullpen you see out in right field was an addition put onto Fenway Park when Ted Williams came up to help him hit a few more home runs. It is now 2-1, 43. The underdogs ahead. Cy Young facing Bobby Dorr, 0 for 2 in the game. To short. It's going to be an infield hit, base hit. Tabor up. Tabor homered his last time. To center field. It is caught for the out. Inning is over, but not before the 43 team takes a 2-1 lead. We head to the 6th. Here in 1943 Fenway Park. Dobson, if he can hold them, is in a position to win the second game and the team's second game in the series for the Americans. Selbach, Parent, and Freeman up here in the 6th inning. Ground ball to third. 1 away. Parent 0 for 2. High in the air, second baseman's got it for the out. And Buck Freeman, he's also 0 for 2 today. Dobson's pitching well this series. He hits him with a pitch. He trots down the first. Krieger up. Krieger's 5 for 15, 0 for 1 in the game. Tying run on first. Here's Dobson's pitch. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He is safe. Freeman steals second like a dead ball team would do. Tying run in scoring position. Krieger stares out at Dobson. Dobson gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit in the right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Rounding second and coming home is Freeman. The throw. He is out at the plate. They threw him out on the relay play. And the 43 team continues to hold on to a 2-1 lead. 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the sixth. What a play, and we're going to look at that one more time. There's the hit to right field. I'm surprised he threw him out, but he did. He is out. What a play, as Vinny says. Well, bottom of the sixth, 1943 Fenway Park. The underdog 43 team leading 2-1. Cy Young, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, a couple earned runs, struck out 5, walked nobody. Lupien, Partee, and Lakeup. Lupien 0 for 2 today. That's a base hit, center field. Eighth hit for the 43 squad. Partee, who is 1 for 2, steps in. There's the bunt to third. Runner goes to second, throws him out at first. 43 playing some small ball. Insurance run on second. Lupien. Eddie Lake 1 for 2 today. 2 for 12 in the series. Can he knock in an insurance run? Pops it up. Pitcher has it for the out. 2 down. It's up to Ford Garrison. We know what he's done. He's taken Garrison is today 0 for 2. In the playoffs, though, he has a home run, so he's capable. He's playing in a place that Ted Williams was fighting World War II. He walked him. Walked him on purpose to get to Dobson, who's yet to get a hit in the series. Young gets the sign, delivers. Ground ball to third, throws to first. They get him, the inning's over. We head to the seventh in 1943's Fenway Park. Dobson, 6 innings, 6 hits, has allowed 1 run, struck out 3, walked 1. Will be facing Collins, LaChance, and Ferris. If 43 is going to win, they're going to have to hold them. Hit back to the mound, throws to first for the out. Candy LaChance, 0 for 2 today, 0 for 16 in the series. Hits high in the air. The second baseman is going to get it for the out. And Hobie Ferris, 0 for 2 today. That's hitting the center field. That's going to be a routine play. 1, 2, 3 goes the 0-4 team. We head to the bottom of the seventh, 2-1, 43. Will 43 steal a second game? They've got to get 6 more outs without allowing a run, and they do it. Cy Young's pitched a good game, 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. But he trails 2-1. Top of the order, Fox Culberson and Bobby Dorr. Grounded to short. 1 down. Culbertson 2 for 3 with a homer today. Taps it in front of the plate. Catch it at first. Easy out. And Bobby Dorr 1 for 3. He taps it in front of the plate. Same play, same result. Inning is over. We head to the 8th, 2-1. 1943. Okay. Cy Young's going to bat. They didn't use pinch hitters and relief pitchers too much in 04. And continuing in that tradition, Cy Young, who's 2 for 5 in the series, steps up to the plate to face Dobson. High in the air to center field. It's an out. 1 out. Chick Stahl 1 for 3. 04 needs to get something going. Ground ball to short. 2 away here in the 8th. And Dobson's now 4 outs away from beating the 04 favorite 04 team 2 times so far in the series. Kip Selbeck 2 for 3 in the game. Ground ball to third. It's going to be an easy out. There we go. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 2-1 43. Tabor Lupian, followed by Partee. Tabor's homered today. He homered for the first run for the 43 squad. Has he done it? No, it's high in the air. The left fielder's got it for the out. For a second, I thought he had hit another one. Lupian ups also 1 for 3 in the game. Hits to first. Going to flip to the pitcher covering. Young steps on the bag for the out. Young now, 7 2/3 innings, pitching well. Partee is 1 for 2. That's hit in the air. Left center field. That is off the wall. That's going to be an easy double, possibly. No, it's a double. Runner on second, 2 outs for the 43 squad. Eddie Lake looking for a hit and an insurance run. Young gets the sign. To right field, that ball is caught for the out. You're right, Vinny. If Dobson's not coming out. The AI brings it after a great game by Dobson. They're bringing in Mace Brown to close this one out. He's pitched 1 inning. Hasn't allowed a hit. Mace Brown will be facing Perrant, Freeman, and Krieger. If he gets those batters, we head for game number 6 tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern. Here we go. I can't believe the AI didn't let Dobson finish the game. Mace Brown gets the sign. Here we go. He's into his windup, the pitch. Pops it up. Foul territory. 1 away. Catcher gets it. Brown facing Freeman. Here's the pitch. Left center field. It's going to drop. It's going to one-hop the wall. In the second goes Freeman with a double. And just like that, nothing is going to be easy if 43 is going to win this game and extend the series to 6 games. They're going to have to do it with Buck Freeman, the tying run on second base with 1 out. Mace Brown, that's the first hit he's allowed in the series. Checks the runner at second, gets his signal. Luke Krieger 1 for 2 today. To left field, that ball is caught for the out. 2 down. What a catch in left field. You know, I don't usually show an out on a replay, but we're going to show that one. I thought that was going to hit the wall. Oh, 1 out away, Mace Brown. facing Jimmy Collins. Collins is not an easy out, hitting .529 in the series. He's 1 for 3 today. Brown into his windup, the pitch. That one's hit to left field. That one is out. The ball game is over. We go into game number 6 as the 1943 Red Sox upset the 1904 Americans here in 1943 Fenway Park. 43's line score 2-9-0. The 04 Americans 1-7-0. That was quite a game. Thank you, Vinny. That was a great game. We go to game 6 in the series. It'll be tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. If you look at my Facebook page, you will see the write-up of this game, which we will do sometime this evening. It will be posted, and we'll look at the preview of game number 6. Looking forward to game number 6. Well, I think 43, it's safe to say, is outperformed expectations. They are trailing 3-2 in the series, but being such underdogs, they were only expected to win 1, if any, games in the series, being the 104th seed against the number 8 seed. Anyway, I want to thank Vinny for coming by and checking in, and anybody else who will be watching this game later on tape delay, so to speak, on YouTube. And I hope you join me tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern for game number 6 in the series. And I hope everyone here has a wonderful Tuesday evening. I will chat with you tomorrow.